The year's 1992, and I, along with just about every other kid my age, is waiting for one thing: a comic book. Not just any comic book, but the one where Superman might die. 9-year-old Jelani loved comic books. I loved their stories, their pictures, their characters, but most importantly, their heroes. Inside a comic book's pages, I could find an entire universe full of incredible beings with extraordinary abilities. In their world, good defeated evil, the weak were protected, and those without anything were given to by those with the most. When there was a new plot to take over the world, they showed up. They saved the day. But we don't live in that kind of world, do we? Just ask this kid. I was born the youngest of 4 siblings to 2 drug-addicted parents here in Portland, Oregon. I suffered from depression by the time I started early adolescence. By my sophomore year, was popular, had more friends than I could count, and I hated my life. I was broken, unhappy, and struggling. I was one of those kids that had no chance of making it out. Heroes were a thing in the comics, not in my life. At least that's what I thought. Maybe there's a different story here. Maybe there's a happy ending. This is me and my family. I have 6 kids. I'm married to my best friend. I've started 4 businesses. I've raised $30 million in venture capital. I'm a success story. And the question is, how did I get here? And if you're not asking that, you should be. Did I pull myself up by my bootstraps? Did I work harder? Did I just try harder? Did I get lucky? Was I just that talented? The answer to all of the above is no. The truth? I had my own heroes. They didn't wear capes like in the comics. And while there was no burning building to rescue me from, my life was full of neglect, loneliness, depression, abuse, and an acute sense of feeling lost all the time. So what did these heroes do, you ask? They showed up. When I wanted to be an artist, when I grew up, when I couldn't afford my first camera, when I didn't have a way to pay for college, 2 complete strangers showed up and co-signed on all my loans. They showed up when I needed it the most. They made sure that I was a success story. But I want you to consider the opportunity in front of you. Thousands of kids all over our city and state, they need you to show up. They need real heroes. And don't worry, capes and super strength, they're not necessary. Because that hero, that kid just like me might need, it might be you.